ready as I'm going to be.
Hi! Welcome to the, August
Yeah.
briefing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We got lots of things to talk about. I guess I'll just jump right into it. Something really exciting that's near and dear to my heart is coming up this fall. We're going to do a prequel to the next year's story mode. So everyone who was at the previous story mode, the Guardian Shadow Syndicate, get ready for this fall because we're going to plan out something to where you're going to get a little taste of what next year's story mode is going to be like before winter hits. So plan on that. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I haven't even really figured out names or whatnot. If you guys want to private message me suggestions for names for your team, go ahead and shoot those at me. I'm not saying I will use them, but I have some ideas in my head, and it'd be great to get you guys help with that. I'd love to get you guys involved. All I can really say is it's going to be this fall, so it's coming up pretty soon here. But once we go past the prequel and into the wintertime, when it starts snowing and we can't really play outside because of weapons not working or replicas not working that well, we're going to start heading down to CQB arenas. Tango Down Tactical, Phoenix Tactical I think is another one. Maybe Kalamazoo, if you guys feel like driving out that far with me. Any other fields?
So there is East Side.
East Side? No, I'm not going to East Side. Sorry. I had a pretty bad experience there, and I wouldn't want to take these guys there. I know some of you like it, but I'm just saying I didn't particularly enjoy the no chrono thing. But yeah, we're going to be heading down there in the winter. Because guns will function better inside, and B, it's going to be a brand new experience for everyone at Wolf because we're used to playing outside and in the elements, and this is going to be something that most of you have not played before. Maybe you guys got a taste of it at Action Paintball, but it's completely different when you're enclosed and it's like 50 people and it's just chaotic and it's crazy and it's awesome. So I cannot wait for that. Plan on that. It's usually $15, $20 to play, so it's like Action Paintball. It might be a little bit cheaper, depending on the field.
At Tango Down, it's going to be $25.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's the nation's largest indoor airsoft field. We have really high expectations for this field.
Mm-hmm.
So, to guys that rent guns, we are going to play one game a month through the winter months. We've been really trying to do 2 every month, whether it's a Wolf game and then a game at Action or somewhere where we go to pay and play with other airsofters. And that's been great. So far. Just those of you who rent guns, be prepared to spend up to $50 but it's once a month, because you're renting on buying your ammo and paying for field admittance plus gas. We might have to split the cost of gas and whatever food you might buy for yourself on that day or might be provided. We'll iron out those details as it gets closer to that time, but just so you guys are prepared for what might happen.
You guys are just better off buying your own gun.
Yep.
You buy your own gun. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of money up front. You get a good one. It's going to last you. I mean, my A&K, I've had that for almost 4 years now, and it's working fine. I give that out to people all the time. Buy your own gun, and it's just overall it's going to be cheaper. Yeah, you're not even going to go through that much ammo. Honestly, at a CQB game, you'll go through like 1,000 rounds. Because most of it's semi-auto, and it's not going to be that bad. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit extra if we go to Tango Down. Tango Down is $25, but it's from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. or to midnight, so it's like half a day, literally like half a day. So you're getting your money's worth, in my opinion. I mean, I haven't been there, but the videos look really cool. Look it up. The next Action Paintball game is the September 13th, I think. So put that in your calendars. We're definitely going to go. And you want to hit on Impact a little bit?
All right, so there's a store that recently opened. I believe this is their first year of business in Utica. For a lot of the guys, that's a little bit of a drive, but think of it this way. There's now a store within driving distance, that's not 3 days travel away, that you can drive into, buy your guns. They have the same 30-day warranty that every internet airsoft site offers. Their prices are comparable, maybe $15, $20 higher on the larger items, but it is worth it. You don't have to deal with shipping. You don't have to deal with a broken product. If it is broken, you just take it back in. They fix it. They mail it back. They get a new one for you, whatever it takes. That is worth the little bit of extra cost that they might charge to make their money. As far as buying ammo, we've kind of worked out a deal with them where you're actually going to get ammo cheaper buying it at our group games, and than buying it at the store. And when you buy ammo at our games, you're not only helping Impact, you're helping the group because they've agreed to kind of set aside a tab for the group to fix rental guns or apply towards more ammo in the future, whatever the group may need that Impact can provide. We're also looking at combat shirts with Impact and Wolf Airsoft on them. That would be totally awesome.
Could be so sweet.
Looking into even more sponsors to make the shirts cheaper for you guys. We'd love to get shirts for around $15, $20 instead of $30, and higher quality shirts too at that. We're looking into patches. We're looking into just to help the camaraderie of the group, and for people to notice us as a group. So basically, if you're going to buy something, even if you find it online, go drive into Impact. I don't have the address. They're on Cass Avenue in
I can throw
Utica.
it on. I'll throw it on the YouTube description.
Yeah. And go in there and show him what you found online and ask him how much he can get it for you, because I'll bet it's not that much more than what you would pay. Plus, you have to deal with shipping. You have to deal with possible damages and all that stuff. So as much as possible, I want to advertise doing business through them over anywhere else for now, because they have been so helpful in trying to jumpstart our group as an airsoft group. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, me too, definitely. Especially the ammo part.
Yeah. So we.
I can hit. Do you want me to hit these?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. He just has to go move a car real quick. So I've been talking with. Now this is potential, so bear with me. I have a new field possibly with 2 giant abandoned buildings. One of which is a barn that they store hay in, my church. And another one is completely abandoned, like sort of like a barn, but it's got 2 stories to it, and it's got like a basement, and it looks really cool. I'll try and get a picture up, but I've been talking with my pastor and one of the civil engineers that works at the church, and I talked with him a little bit, and he said the buildings are safe, and my pastor said that we would just need to go in and clean up a little bit, make sure there's no dangers like nails on the ground or something like that. But other than that, I think we're going to be able to use it, and it's going to be really cool for like a CQB type match. It's outside, and it's a little bit overgrown, so it's got a cool, like, I don't know if you've ever played Call of Duty 4 Overgrown. It kind of looks like that. So it's going to be really cool if we can use it. I'm still talking with him. I'll probably know this week about if we're actually going to be able to use it or not. But I just want to throw it in your head. It's in Holly, so it's not too much farther from where we already go. Plus it's buildings that we're might be able to use. So that'll be really cool. So I got next topic. I got a message from a member of Wolf saying that he won't be able to come to the 29th night game that we had planned. And this particular member, it's Saad. Him and his dad can't come. Now, they have been so dedicated to this group, buying things through us, showing up at all the games, coming into action with us, and a couple other people had some problems with scheduling. So I think we are going to move the night game that we had scheduled for the 29th to September 5th. So it's 2 weeks from today. So it's not a whole lot longer, and plus more people will get to show up, and it gives everyone a little bit more time to prepare and stuff like that. And so playing on the 5th, like I said, September 29th, we can't do it. We're a little wrapped up, and some other people from Wolf are. So just playing on the 5th, and welcome back.
Yeah.
Last thing we need to hit on is rental return.
Yeah. What I'd like to do is we we wanted to standardize all rental guns to the AK platform. We're looking at some Lancer Tacticals from Impact. Wow.
What's this one?
Yeah. Um, we traded in some of the older rental guns that we've been using. The problem is, guys will show up and we'll be like, "Oh, what gun do you want?" And there's like 16 choices. Like, I want that one. And we'll pull it out and we'll ask someone to throw a battery in it. Where does the battery go? We'll ask someone to get a mag for it. Which mag goes with this gun? So we're going to standardize AKs. They function well in the winter. They function well, period. Summer, every game. The Lancer Tacticals seem to have a little bit less range than the CYMA AKs that we have, but if we're going to do some indoor games, they'll be perfectly fine. And I think that they'll provide the same level of fun and entertainment um, when we play as a group. Because really, as long as you split up teams well enough and balance, Polar Stars to upgraded AEGs to stock AEGs, everybody's going to have fun because you're going to be able to move around and do what you can for the team based on what weapon you have.
Plus, they're a lot lighter. They're like
Yeah,
half as light, if not more.
folding stocks, just and they're durable. I mean, the reviews on them are really good. They last a long time. Impact's willing to get into us at a really good price and work on them for us if they fail or break or whatever. So that's just part of the deal that that's another thing that Impact is doing for us as a group to help us uh, grow and get our name out there and everything. So what we're gonna do is just a general. This is how you put this gun together. This is where the battery goes. This is the mag. This is how you load the mag. Everybody, grab your gun and go. Here's the hop up, all that good stuff, and then it'll be a lot less stress on the admins or techs that have to put your gun together for you. And a lot of you guys are learning real quick. A lot of you guys are picking up a lot of different airsoft guns, and that's great.
And it's only going to help you in the
Right.
future. I mean, learning how this particular gun works, where the battery goes and all is all good. But you're gonna, in the future, it's really gonna pay off. I mean, if you look at how long I've played airsoft and how little I know about how airsoft guns actually work, you'd be ashamed. He's ashamed. I know it. So definitely that opportunity to learn will be really good, and it's not going to take that long. It's really not that complicated putting a battery in and hop up and all that. It'll get games going way faster. I can tell you that right now, which is always nice. I think it was really cool. I mean, we have a lot of time on the briefing. I thought it was really cool that we went over last game by 2 hours. We played a lot. That was fun.
Yeah.
I want to know how you guys thought of all the different game types. I thought Chaos worked out really well.
I want to see Chaos at a night game.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
So
yeah, speaking of night games, make sure you guys bring flashlights to the night game because we'll play zombies and you have to have a flashlight to play zombies.
Yep.
In case you don't know, zombies is really fun. That's the only thing we play at night games. So, basically, if it's light out, we might play TDM or capture the flag or something. But when night hits, the zombies rule. It's so much fun. I cannot wait. I love night games. Is there anything else? We have 7 minutes.
Just a couple things to touch on. The Quinlan Jordan, he played with us once at Action Paintball, and he was going to come play at our last game, which was actually going to be at a different field. So we went over there to clean up the field and whatnot, and he injured himself. Not at the field that we were going to play at. We were actually way off the property, but it's unbelievable how bad things have taken a turn for. They've definitely taken a turn for the worse. The family's asked for privacy, so we won't go into a lot of detail. He's still in the hospital, and the family and Quinlan really need prayers. So I would ask everybody to do what you can. Just spend a moment and support the family with your thoughts, with your prayers. There's not much we can do for the family at this time, but when there is, I I'll definitely be asking Wolf to do whatever we can to help the family because Quinlan was going to be a very dedicated player. I could see that
Mm-hmm.
from just his attitude coming to help. You know, stuff he was asking on Facebook.
Yeah.
He was the next CJ, and we miss him too. So uh, just keep him in mind, keep him in prayer, and his family.
Yeah, that's all we can really. It's all we can really do at this point. We all wish we could do more for him, um, but we'll probably see him soon. And um, I can't wait to see him again because I feel really bad, and it's a tough spot. It's a really tough spot, and I give credit to him. He's a real warrior. I mean that he's pretty tough. That I can't even imagine. So, um, yeah, Andy said it well. That's all. That's all we really have today. Um, but to end on a positive note, too, he will recover, and we're gonna have fun at the night game. So I look forward to seeing everyone there. Well, I mostly look forward to shooting at you. That's gonna be the fun part. Uh, as a zombie. Actually, I won't die. Says everybody. All right. See you guys.
Yep, take it easy.